So this is Jamie on the scene at Canadian Music Week at Sneaky D's with
Fraser McCallum
from
RACOON BANDIT.
Alright, well it's a pleasure meeting you.
Yeah, great to be here.
So how are you enjoying not being on the East Coast?
It's so nice, man. It's I mean, you spend all winter there and it's so insular. It's wonderful. You hone your craft and you get here and there's 1,000 bands everywhere and it's plus 21.
Snowing in St. John's when I left. It's beautiful weather here.
Global warming hasn't touched St. John's, I don't think.
I don't think it ever will. Alright, so what aspect of creating music excites you the most?
I think that collaborative stage when you have like 3/4 of a song and you bring it to the other guys, or you're bringing parts of songs and it just becomes this sort of transformer moment where everything comes together and you cut the fat and throw in solos and add harmonies and all that stuff. Collaboration is key, no question.
So what aspect do you find most discouraging?
Driving 18 hours from the East Coast isn't awesome. Although New Brunswick was kind of hilarious. Everyone was shirtless in New Brunswick, so we had good laughter throughout. Yeah, the driving's kind of brutal, and it's kind of, it's insular out there again. So that can be tough, but I think that does lead for a really good period of creation and making sure everything's well baked before you present it. The continent.
You working on any new projects now? Any upcoming tours? I'm guessing you're playing the ECMAs.
We are. We're playing the ECMAs in the middle of April in Moncton. We're really happy to do that. We're playing the Discovery stage, the Rising Star stage, and a few others. Working on new writings right now. We put out a vinyl record at Christmas time.
Oh, okay.
So this is the next stage, the incubation stage.
Any trips to St. John's in your future?
Not yet, but we're starting to really wish we could. I think it'll happen. We know a lot of cool bands there.
You got my contact info.
Yeah.
I know bar owners, and we can promote the shit out of it.
Up there, we're big fans
of theirs. Yeah, they were
the guys from Hey Rosetta.
Yeah.
The Once, big fans of the Once. So we'd love to get up there. It sounds like just one of the best communities.
Anything we can do to promote it or help you out, find a venue, let us know. You got my contact info.
Of course.
What's the most unusual place you've ever played a show or done a recording?
Oh, that's a good question. We've done a lot of shows. We're just 3 years old, but we've played like a couple hundred shows in that time. We've opened for April Wine this summer in PEI, outside of a track and field sort of pitch. And we played sort of this private show for like Canadian air captains and pilots and stuff. And they sort of stuck under the bleachers and where the beer is being served, and just kind of looked at us with a long eye. But we got a nod from April Wine, so that seems
the best kind. So do you find that where you have lived influences your musical style and taste?
Yeah, for sure. Like there's a whole lot of bands. Probably like Lake St. John's, Charlottetown is really packed with tons and tons of music. So there's a good form of friendly competition there, and I think everyone's very aware of the cultural history of music there. There's Celtic and Gaelic-inspired music, but a lot of songwriting history as well. So all of that, I think, influences anything you're writing when you spend enough time there, enough winters there.
Yeah. So, as you create more music, do you find yourself listening to more music made by other people or less? Like, do you find the creative process?
I think so. I guess like doing this whole thing is great because you get to go to cool conferences like this and you get exposed to lots of music. You often get sent free music and stuff. So I think if anything, yeah, the appetite just grows.
Alright, so you were saying you play with April Wine. Who else have you shared the stage with that you really enjoyed?
We're big fans of Rose Cousins, Aaron Costello, I mentioned Repartee from St. John's. There's a lot of great bands in Charlottetown too. North Lakes and Box the Horse, big fans of those. In-Flight Safety, another band in Halifax. So you can do a lot in the East Coast because it's just so densely populated.
Yeah. So how do you deal with someone that you don't like?
A fan or otherwise?
Just in general.
That's a good question. Fake laughter.
Are you doing that with me right now? Uh-oh. Busted. All right.
No, just don't answer the emails. That's the response.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for taking the time,
thanks,
and you have a good day.
You too, man. Enjoy the rest.
Cheers.